sorry. My fucking shit was turned off. I turned my shit on, so you should be able to hear me. How interesting is this gonna be? I can make it interesting, but right now I'm just kind of. Oh, you know what? We're not even. Nope. That didn't happen. We're gonna pretend like that did not happen. You know, this is a very, very interesting game. Also, for record, this is a Lexus IS 300. This is the car that I want in real life. This is what I want to get, and this is exactly how I want to build it. Very, very dark purple or black would be fine, but like a really, really dark color like that. Carbon hood, right? Blacked out rims, very dark tint, and then I don't know if you also noticed the tail lights. Look at how the tail lights are. Tinted tail lights, so they're completely black when the brakes aren't applied, like that, which is pretty cool. And then the headlights too. The headlights, tinted headlights as well. So they're black, and then you turn it on, and voila. But yeah, this is one of the coolest car games out there, in my opinion. It's hard to explain if it's like, you know, how realistic it is, because to be honest with you, it's got some aspects of the game that are super, super realistic, and there's some aspects of the game that are not so realistic. It really depends. For example, my car should not have caught air on that, right? The cars drive like they're super, super light in this game, which does mess with some things, like the weight aspect of the game is a little bit off. These cars will catch air at just about any fucking chance they get, so that's not very realistic, but the suspension physics are super realistic, and the actual drifting physics are super, super realistic, right? Yes, if you hit a bump like this, it won't, you know, the car won't react that way in real life, but doing shit like this is fucking spot on, pretty much. The physics of all this shit is perfect. Like, this is about as realistic as you can get in any car game. So, oh shit! Almost lost her there. But the cars, they see how much air I caught there, and I was only going about 60 miles an hour. So here, watch this. Actually, that wasn't that bad. Actually, I was kind of realistic right there, but. See, this game is super, super realistic as far as like the actual sliding physics go. And the other part of the game that's super realistic is the tuning, right? I'll have to show you that in a minute, but the tuning aspect of the game is also super, super realistic. In the way that you can adjust everything on the fucking car, and it reacts the way it should to those adjustments. you can do a lot of things as far as customizing the car goes. And, like I said, when you make those changes, the car reacts the way that it should realistically to those changes. Like, I could change the size of my fucking, I could put this thing on monster truck tires right now. Like, I could make the tires big as shit, and I could put this thing on big ass fucking tires. Like, I could turn this shit into a monster truck right now if I wanted to. It should actually be kind of funny. But, do that. Or, the suspension is another thing. I could make this thing so fucking low it scrapes the ground. I could tilt the wheels so fucking much. And there's other things too. It's not just that. They have Ackerman, the camber angle, obviously. They have all sorts of different suspension aspects to that. The gear tuning is pretty realistic, but then again, pretty much every game with fine gear tuning has the same kind of gear tuning, because gear tuning is like a fixed thing. There's really no way to do that. It's, you have your final drive, you have your first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, sixth gear, whatever, how many gears you have, it depends on the gearbox. For example, this car is 6 gears, but so this is a 6-speed. But, yeah, depends, but you have all those, you have your final drive, and that's how that works. Some games, actually, I think it's just Gran Turismo, but Gran Turismo has a way, they just make it a little bit easier. There's an option to do a top speed auto set where you can auto set the top speed that it hits and it'll adjust the gears for you. So like you can set it to, I don't know, top speed 200 or whatever. And what it'll do is it will do the gears it'll lengthen the gears. It'll make them longer so that way the car can hit that speed. But that does not mean it will. It just means the gearbox will allow it to. Now, if you try to do that to like a fucking Prius or something that makes like 140 horsepower, you're not going to hit that speed. But the gearbox would allow you to. If, let's say maybe you put it down a massive downhill slope or you got pushed down the road or something. Who knows? But if you manage to figure out how to get it to go that fast, you would be able to get it to those speeds with that gearbox setting. This game does not have that, but you can fine-tune every gear individually. It's fine. I'm sorry, I'm waiting for, I'm waiting for you to text me back. I'm asking if you're in the fucking stream. I'm talking to myself over here. Rip. Ah, fuck. Overshot that. Damn. Okay, you are? Okay, cool, 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 cool. Alright, so I don't know how long you've been in here for. Hold on a second. I don't know how long you've been in here for, so I don't know how much you've heard, but I don't want to restart over my whole spiel if you heard all of it, so. Ow. Damn it, man. You heard the whole thing. Okay, okay, alright, so you've been in here. Okay. Alright, cool, 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 cool. I was just wondering. Alright, so what I'm thinking is I might actually like try and show you some of the tuning shit, so here. I'm gonna show you some of that, because it's actually kind of interesting, the kind of shit you can do. I'll pull out a car that I don't use, either that, or I'll just make some quick money. I'll show you how easy it is to make money in this game, because there's a money farming method. Which, if you don't know what that means, money farming, basically, it literally just means farming money. Like, just extremely easily getting money pretty much by doing nothing. And there's a method to get a shit ton of money. I could get up to like 10 mil in 5 minutes. So, that's why I have 2.2 mil right now. But let me see if I can just let me see if I have any cars that I don't really use, and I could just, you know what, fuck it, we'll take this piece of shit, right? All right, Dodge Daytona, either a Dodge Daytona or a fucking fuck, what's it called? Fuck, it was a Plymouth of some sort. I don't remember what specific it was, but we're just gonna say Dodge Daytona because they're both pretty fucking similar, minor differences. So basically, this is what you look at, right? You show like this. This is what it looks like stock. Okay. It's a 69? It's definitely a Charger. So I'm sorry, 69 maybe? 69 Charger maybe? With a Daytona body kit. So that's what this is. And obviously, you know, you could change all this shit. You can, little things like that are pretty cool. You know, you could do a cage in it and all that. You could change the seats individually, so I could put racing seats and this and all that. Steering wheel, you could change the steering wheel out and all that shit. You know, all that cool stuff. Handbrake, you could put custom handbrakes, like big ass drift handbrakes in here. These are the kind of handbrakes they use in drift cars. These kinds of handbrakes they aren't parking brakes, right? Your handbrake and your parking brake are kind of the same thing. In regular cars, it just serves like you put it on to keep the car stop or whatever, right? These cars, what it does is it locks the rear tires, same thing that it does in a parking brake, but you use it while the car is moving. So what you do is you use the handbrake to get the car to kick out, or things like that. If you pull it, your rear tires will lock, right? So let's say I'm driving and I throw the car sideways and I rip the handbrake, the rear tires are gonna lock and they're gonna slide. You know, that's what you get with these. These are what drift handbrakes look like. So there's that. And then shifters, same thing. They like to get big shifters, right? So you could do the rims and all that shit. There's all sorts of different types of rims. Sorry, hold on, the screen's getting blocked right now. I'll wait, give it a minute. Okay, yeah, see, like street, drift, sport, deep dish rims, stance rims, Japan classic, US classic. Steelies, and then other, which are just stupid little shits. But a lot of rim choices, and then things like the tires and all that stuff too. So the other thing I want to show you with the tuning, right? Mod/swaps. That's the other thing. These are like the auto set tunes kinda, but if you get the ultimate version, that allows you free reign of the car, right? It gives you the full power, the full everything. It gives you literal, free reign of the car. Go dyno stand. This is the tuning. This is what it looks like. So this is how realistic the tuning is. I bet you don't know what 90% of this shit is, right? So look, you get toe, right? Toe angle. Hold on, shit. Where'd it go? Toe angle. It's just like it's hard to see, kind of, but I don't know if you see how the wheel is kind of turning like that. But like, look, when you do the toe angle, the wheels turn towards each other. When we do it that way, it turns out. So, jeez, this shit is difficult to fucking... Reset, yes. Alright, rear toe, same thing, camber, right? Negative camber. So if I go like this, spaceship mode. Look at this shit. Spaceship mode. Caster. That's like, how much your wheel tilts when you're going sideways. You normally would want it like this. You'd want as much contact with the ground as possible. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. That setup is perfect right there. That front camber setup, that's actually fucking perfect. I'm gonna have to do that on my Lexus right there. I'm doing that right there on my Lexus, but anyway. Steering axis offset. I actually don't know what this is. This is new. Kingpin angle inclination. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? I've never seen that before. Wait a minute. Kingpin angle inclination. What the fuck is that? Okay, I don't care. We're gonna go like this because it looks stupid. Anti-roll bar, that doesn't really change shit. Alright, now watch this. We're gonna make this thing really, really stupid. You ready to see a monster truck? Because you're about to see a monster truck right now. Either that, or we can make this... We can make it really, really stupid, and we can make it super, super low to the ground. The bump speed of the suspension during sharp maneuvers when hitting road bumps. High values reduce pitching and rolling and sharp side changing. They can make the car lose traction on the road sooner. Fuck it. I don't know what I'm doing with this. We're putting it all the way up because I don't care. Fast rebound. Don't care. Don't know what that is. We're putting it all the way up. We're just gonna see how badly we can ruin this car for the fun of it. Damper rebound. Don't know what that is. Don't care. Toe. Hell yeah, we'll put it all the way down. Put it all the way up. I'll put it all the way up. Yeah. Alright. Here we go. Ready? Oh no. We're gonna be on some hard ass tires here. Oh. Oh no. Oh shit. Tire profile. Oh no. Oh my fucking god. Oh no. What the fuck have I done? What have I done? What have I done? What am I doing to this poor car? Oh no. What am I doing to this shit?